Good day, ladies and gentlemen, either or neither, and welcome to another Patreon video. Slightly later than normal, exactly a day later, mainly because, I spent some time with Azhenko, Mystic Potato, and Fat Exorcist to celebrate Azhenko's birthday and everything at a bar called Chillax here in Bloem. So that's the reason why it's late, and it's also going to be a reasonably shortish one because this day is going to get busier and busier as time progresses. So, quick thing, what's going to happen for the rest of the day, I'm going to go see the psychologist, and I am going to, I have to work on other stuff too before I see the psychologist, and that's in about 2 hours. And that's about it. Last week we played a lot of V Rising. I'm going to take a small break from V Rising and go back to Graveyard Keeper for this week. Unless I get a game key that we can look at, then we'll spend about one stream looking at that game. Maybe put it on a future list to continue on streaming and whatnot. And that's about it. This is about, by the time this video goes out on YouTube, Mika and Herflix should be here. So, wait, it sounds about right. Yeah, it sounds about right. So, that would be fun. I'm also going to inform you that my Patreon and Afrikaans videos is going to become a lot less starting from around about the 15th of June till about the same time the next month, the 15th of July. Mainly because I'm going to be so busy with Herflix and Mika and them that I don't think I'll get to it. If I can get to it, I will. But I'm going to try and within the next week or so upload or at least schedule Afrikaans videos so that isn't interrupted. And another thing, I might have to change my schedule around a bit, mainly because the load shedding that hits us, if it's still hitting us at the current rate, I won't be able to stream on Thursdays. So I will have to add an extra day somewhere to the stream, so it'll most likely happen on a Saturday or a Sunday, just in case you guys are wondering about that. So for the time being, if the load shedding schedule is going the way it is currently, then we're definitely gonna have to move Thursday streams somewhere else. I'm thinking mostly Sundays, because most Sundays I'm here. Most Sundays. But if I know I'm busy on a Sunday, I'll probably move it over to a Saturday. Something along those lines. I know it's frustrating and irritating. It irritates the living hell out of me. But what can you do? What can we do? Our load shedding on Thursdays ends at 8:30. Now, for me, starting an hour and a half later than normal isn't really that, I'd like to keep my scheduled time at that time, so I'd like to keep it at 7 o'clock and continuing on. And if I start at 8:30, I'm going to be pissed off, because of the load shedding and all of that, so it won't be a great stream. So I'm going to have to move my stuff over a little bit. Another thing, I'm busy working on a new YouTube video series, or a new YouTube series, which you can find in one of my latest videos, which is quite cool. I've got to start doing research on my next topic on that series. I've started looking into it. I want to get a bit more info before I release that video. And that is about that for this Patreon video. So kind of this week, Graveyard Keeper, unless we get a different game key. We'll see how that role works. But it's mainly going to be Graveyard Keeper for the remainder of this week, and most likely next week's the schedule change will probably happen next week Sunday, or this coming Sunday. So we'll see how that works out. And that is about it. It is cold as hell. It's officially 0 degrees. Wait, according to this, it's 11 degrees now. It's officially zero. Well, it was 0 degrees earlier today. So it is a little bit cold. It's a little bit cold. And we've reached that part of the video where I say thank you to my patrons. Yeah, our only queen tier is Queen Great Susie. Our only Jarl tier is Jarl Herflex. Our only Carl is Carl Noctis Silence. And then we've got our thralls, Big Nick, Dominic, and Corcrag and Minotia. And then we've got the rest of them, which is basically, let me just scroll down a little bit, D-Fries, JC Hunter, Jumpy Humpy Spider, Matt Durana, Mogwai Timbeek, and Mika. So thank you everybody for your patronage. It is much appreciated. I love your faces for still believing in me, even though with the schedules and everything screwing around. I love you all. And until next time, hug someone you love, tell them you love them, and have a beardly good one.